Alright, hello, welcome. This is going to be a video talking about Neptune Virtual Stars speedrun beginner tips. So, first things first, let me introduce myself. My name is Soaboa, Mugen9, Large43, however you want to call me. I am the world record holder for Neptune Virtual Stars at currently a 145.20 in the 80% category. I've done level 100 runs. I've done, as you're currently seeing, a max item shop speedrun. To make sure that you can max out the item shop. And I've done various runs of the game. In general, I do love this game, and I want to get as much people into the game as possible. I've been seeing the reactions on Reddit, especially from the upvotes, so I do appreciate it. And it shows that people do have interest in this game. So, first things first, as you just saw previously, we had cutscene skipping. Cutscene skipping, all you really need to do is press L1, press left on the D-pad or the left stick, but most of the time on the D-pad, and then press X. What that does is it will skip the cutscene and basically shave minutes off your run. It's very easy to do it multiple times. I've actually done it during actual live runs where I've like spammed it and it went like 3 or 4 times. But if you go slow enough or you get a good cadence for it, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Secondly, what you want to do is focus on Noire. Now, if you do not have enough damage or any recubes, Noire is still a pretty decent character. I will go over character guides in general later on. But if you're struggling with the game and you feel like you're not having enough attack, Noire is definitely someone that you can focus on. We will talk briefly about bosses. Bosses are extremely easy to deal with. As you see, they move around the battlefield and they try and chase you. But if you get into this rotating section, you can just stick up to them, hold R2. They won't damage you the entire time, by the way. So CPUs are extremely easy for this one because you can just shoot, dash back, shoot, dash back. I will talk about a technique later on that'll make it so much easier to not just roll after every time you dash, but again, I will talk about more advanced techniques later. And the final thing I want to talk about are V cubes. Now, V cubes, as you see, are from these identifying antis or V hunters. They can have a varying different things out of them. This first cube is always Ilhart, but there are names to them. But for the right now, what I want you to focus on, if you were to get good cubes, is to just focus on the attack value. Now, the attack value is something very, very important, as enemies do scale with the areas that you are in. So if you are in a higher area and you have lower attack, you will only deal 1 damage to the boss. Whereas if you have a higher attack, you'll deal, extra damage proportionate to how much extra attack you have to them. So in general, like I said, the basic things you want to do is, of course, L1, left, and X. The cutscene skipping, you want to focus on Noire as a CPU if you do not have any much attack on any of your characters or you're struggling in some bosses. And of course, for the VTubers in that one particular section, you want to just use you in that section. Now, again, in the next video, I will talk about movement techniques and, of course, the V cubes and how they necessarily work with each of the characters. So again, if you did enjoy this video, you can make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.